speak English, Duke. English. Now, if you're into men, then and then Duke stops to look at his notes. Free the nipple! So, the Free the Nipple campaign got me thinking. The whole point of the Free the Nipple campaign is about how breasts should not be considered to be sexual.
Drum roll, please. So just to illustrate, how about I show you a hot chest? Wait, no, that's not what I meant at all. Right, now how about I show you a hot, naked human chest? Seriously looking good there, Casey Jones.
Point I'm trying to make, obviously, is the same as what the campaign is making. If you're into men, a bare naked chest, you'll probably end up finding it attractive. Attractiveness leads to arousal, and of course that's going to be the same thing that if you're into women, and you look at a bare female chest as well. It's not just the chest either. I mean, there are other body parts as well that could be considered to be attractive, you know. Personally, I'm an ass man. I'm an ass man! Oof. The other factor you've got to take into it is, of course, whether somebody is confident enough to walk around bare-chested in the first place. Maybe it is the confidence thing. Maybe it's the confidence of actually having a good body that is what we consider to be attractive. The thing is, though, if you think about it, there's always going to be controversy whether people agree with the Free the Nipple campaign or not. People are always going to consider something to be over the top or sexual no matter what. Take for example, if we gender reverse a scene from Captain America the First Avenger. Now we all know the scene. Steve Rogers, weedy little Steve Rogers, goes into the capsule, he's juiced up, he comes out looking all big and buff, and yet somehow his trousers still fit. Don't get me started on that, it confuses the hell out of me. Right, now imagine that the other way around. Right? Stephanie Rogers goes into the machine, small weedy Stephanie Rogers, and she comes out all athletic and perfect body, and yes, her trousers still fit. And suddenly Mr. Carter walks on over, let's call him Percival Carter, shall we? And he goes over and does exactly the same as Peggy did, and he reaches out and taps her on the tit.
You'll start a riot, Barbarella.
Because of the fact that it's perfectly okay for a woman to touch out at a man. If a man did it the other way around, then you would end up having complaints about it. And again, it just comes down to the whole idea that people consider the female breast to be sexual. And also it got me thinking about the fact that sex sells. And it's not just in TV or in movies. It's exactly the same in comic books. A lot of people end up arguing that women are overly sexualized in their design in comic books. Yes, that's absolutely true. It's also true of the men though. If you have a look at them, they're all made to actually look like they are incredibly appealing to their female readers as well. It's just that women like more variety. You've got skinny but nerdy, you've got skinny but smart, you've got body of a professional swimmer, you've got the athletic muscle, bigger muscle, bodybuilder, and holy hell. With the women that are designed, they're pretty much led to just being like one sort of body type. So essentially, athletic body with moderate to large sized breasts. And again, goes back to the whole, are breasts sexual or not? Of course, you're going to end up having, you know, people arguing one way or the other. You're going to end up having feminists saying that women are overly sexualized. You're going to have misogynists probably arguing the opposite. But let's be honest, the majority of misogynists will probably just end up like going blah, 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 and then just, you know, throw insults. Insults. Just, right, it's going to be in the comments section, I'm sure of it. You know, I don't see why everybody just can't get along anyway. Misogynist and feminist alike, we're all the same, really, aren't we? So you see, I'm human. You're human, or at least I'm assuming you're human if you're watching this. Unless you've left the video on in front of your pet, or, you know, the video streams being sent into outer space or something, in which case if an alien's watching this, nano. What was my point? Oh yeah, free the nipple!